Welcome to Norfolk Perspective City Slice. I'm Bob Batcher, and we know that the city of Norfolk is a historic, awesome town with some great high schools, but today we're going to be talking about one, and I think somebody's going to get in trouble in the next 10 minutes because we'll say something totally inappropriate about one of the other schools. So we'll get that on the table right away. Ted Daughtry, you're the principal, current principal of Granby High School. And before I introduce the next two, I want to say we are here to talk about the 75th anniversary, but nobody on this sofa remembers when Granby High School was opened, right?
That's right.
Thought I'd say that. Warren Stewart, class of 64, and a member of the Norfolk School Board.
Yes, sir.
How's it going? So we're going to talk a little bit of history, but maybe some future stuff, too. Caroline Riddle Doonan, you're in a class of your own. How's that?
Oh, okay.
And as president of the Granby High School Alumni Association, because you're getting ready to have a big, big event to celebrate the 75th anniversary.
That's right.
So when's it going to be?
It's going to be November 22nd, Saturday at 1 o'clock.
Now, do you want people just from the 75th year, or are you looking for everybody?
Anyone. Everyone.
Who went to Granby?
Yeah, who went to Granby and is interested in Granby.
Well, that's everyone, except for maybe a few students from where?
Not going there.
Ted, let me kind of talk, because there is this tremendous school pride, even today, about Granby. Why do you think because you've been in the business for a long time, why are those high school years so important to the kids in building memories?
Well, I think they're important because we always tell the children that if they take advantage of the 4 years that they're at our school, that they're going to be very well prepared for their future endeavors. And we have so many graduates that have gone on to do great things, not only in the Norfolk community, but throughout the world. I just think that they get engulfed in all the activities that they become involved in at Granby, and it just is, it's a good time for them to remember.
Super. Now, is that true for the class of 64?
Yes, yes.
So, yeah, you were a young freshman for the class of 64, right?
Actually, we started as a sophomore. We were caught up in the busing, and so we were delayed a year. I was kept at elementary school and Northside. Then we went to Northside.
Okay. How about you, Warren?
Same. We were in the same year.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you guys came up through which elementary?
Northside.
So it was all Northside,
Yeah.
and then you ended up at Granby.
Yes.
Now, it wasn't a new school then either, though. I mean, it had been around for quite a while.
Yeah.
So what were your first memories of Granby High School?
Oh,
Remember, you're with a principal.
Yes.
Just I'd let you know.
The halls being crowded and traffic going both ways and people just packed and being afraid.
Okay, because in 64, were there the 5 high schools?
64, yes. No, we didn't have Lake Taylor.
Right.
Lake Taylor was
that
new since
So
then.
you just had 4 high
So
schools.
75 years ago, there was that school down in Ghent.
You're right.
Then there was Booker T, but a different kind of Booker T than we've got
Right.
today. And then Granby was kind of an expansion school?
I don't know that it was an expansion school. I think that it was built, well, it might have been, you might consider an expansion school because it was built because the city was growing so large at
Kind
the
of the
time.
new suburbs,
There was a
wasn't it?
need for a new high school.
And the men were coming back from, I'm getting ahead of myself, but it was at the end of the Depression.
Okay.
And so
it was
they
built,
were,
yeah.
it was kind of a stimulus package.
Was
so
it a
to speak.
WPA school?
Yes, it was.
Oh, cool. And okay, people that know Granby today, it's still kind of got that pristine historic look to the front. But you go through that front door. How many years ago was it renovated now?
It was renovated 16 years ago.
Okay, so that's not the Granby that you guys remember, is it?
No.
What are some of the changes?
Well, everything's different.
Oh, everything.
Except the auditorium is the same with the stage and the chorus. And some of the restrooms, you can see some of the old tile that looks familiar. But other than that, it's all different.
It was pretty much.
Yeah.
So what was the highlight of your high school years?
Oh my goodness!
Besides maybe running into him. Did you ever run into him?
I believe so. Yes.
Now, this is where I say I don't want to get in trouble here, but
The highlight. Oh dear.
Kennedy, maybe?
Kennedy. Yeah.
Kennedy came to Granby, didn't
yes, Yes, he did.
he? When was that? Do you remember? I remember seeing pictures of it. It's on the historic calendar, I think.
It was, I believe it was just before our sophomore year.
60 or
Yeah.
61. The year eludes me, but in that time period.
Okay, so when you guys were growing up in Norfolk, it was a little bit of, you came from Ocean View area, right? And for those that are saying, she looks familiar, we did the on location at the museum,
Right. Right.
And,
The Ocean View Station Museum.
which is right there at Pretlow. So it really is a good opportunity to kind of think back and see where we've been. But Ted, with an eye toward the future, right? What do you, I mean, are the kids wrapped up at all in the 75th anniversary? Are they looking back at all?
Well, we're still in the planning stages, and we have a number of organizations that are going to be involved in this, like helping with the parking, tours of the building,
There you go.
facilitating, sending messages on the computer to teachers in the past. Warren started a great initiative with Attitude of Gratitude. So the graduates and the community members are going to be able to come in and send messages to teachers on computers, thanking them for the opportunities that they've been given and for anything those teachers have done to make an impression on the graduates. So our students are going to be involved in a lot of different ways that day.
That's a cool, so rather than looking back, it's really presenting Granby as it is today then to the,
Right.
because a lot of the graduates back then are off all around the world, aren't they? Where are you hearing from some of them coming in?
Yes, we are. Yes,
From what? How far flung?
We have an alumni association. The furthest, I guess, would be Alaska.
Oh, cool.
And it may be some overseas, but I can't recall offhand. I meant to check that
That's
list
cool.
before I came.
So, what kinds of things are you going to be doing on November 22nd?
Well, we're going to have several people speak about and give a little short history of the school and recognize the important people that are there. And I believe have some music and what am I?
We're going to have walking tours where anyone can come in and walk throughout the building. We'll have students stationed at different areas just to tell them where they are and what they're looking at. We've already talked about the Attitude of Gratitude, sending messages to teachers. We're going to have a reception with some really good food. Hope we have enough to
Oh, you
last.
have my attention.
Yeah, you can come on over. And really, it's just going to be kind of an informal day to let the community come in and see all the good things that are going on at Granby.
Now, Warren, I noticed when I asked that question about the highlight of high school, you kind of let Carolyn carry that one. But I'm going to jump on. I mean, what were your high school years like?
Wonderful. And that's one of the reasons why this is going to be such a great day. This day is going to include the opportunity to be with one another, to say thank you to people who made a difference in our lives, educators, and that could include custodians, anyone who was part of the Granby experience. But we're going to have someone who was there originally as a student in 1939.
Wow.
We're going to have a teacher who was there for 70 years. 70 years ago, she was a teacher at Granby High School. So they'll be there. Mr. Daughtry is arranging for them to park right out front, and they're all excited. We had someone who was the Speaker of the House in the state of Virginia. We have a great anchor person in the city of Norfolk. We had people.
You can mention her name if you like.
we had a person who is nationally known for one of the top people in high school and college wrestling, basketball. We have people in business, and we have people who save and work for our lives every day here in the area. Every time when I had open heart surgery, and guess what? One of the attendants that kept me alive went to Granby.
That's cool. Is there a place where somebody can go to get more information?
Yes, GranbyAlumni.com.
And it's that simple.
It's a website, yes.
It is so cool to go, or
Or they can call a phone number if they're not technical.
there we go.
So,
And that number has been scrolling, but so it's really getting the kids engaged. That's what's really cool.
and the older folks too that come to the reunion, for them to thank people that influenced their life when they were there. Like Warren says, he might have gone to he was planning to go to the shipyard when he went to school, and someone stepped in.
Mr. Martin, yeah.
So what kind of what was Mr. Martin's
My
teaching?
wrestling coach and my athletic coaches knew that I didn't have any money, and they knew that the likelihood of me going on to college wasn't great, and they said, "You're going to college." The result was I went to college.
They gave you no choice. Huh?
Yeah, but there is an exciting thing that happened just the other day at a yard sale. I approached this woman and she was the person who ran the Miss Norfolk contest. She said, when are we having a reunion? She's going to be there. She's excited. Anytime someone hears about this, they get excited at the opportunity to be with their colleagues, to remember, and now to say thank you to people they never got a chance to say thank you before.
That is so cool. So do you guys have a message for those alumni from that other school? Where should they be on November 22nd?
They're welcome to come.
You'll get over the rivalry.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
And welcome them there.
Yeah.
It is really so cool because I think one of the things that when we look back in our schools, and I think in the idea of celebrating the 75th, it really brings to my mind how Norfolk really is a hometown for a lot of people, and that they've those fond memories, and yet not necessarily just living in the past, but taking a quick peek back to see how rich our future can be, right? So thanks for putting this together. I'm looking forward to seeing. Actually, I live across the street from there, so I might be over on my own.
Good.
So it is so cool to see when I leave for work, the students arriving because of the vitality of that school, as it was in '64 and as it was in '39. Thanks a lot for everything that you guys are doing. And join us on November 22nd over at Granby High School and celebrate their 75th birthday, not theirs. Thanks for joining us.